It's Wednesday, and the energy is the Six of Pentacles. A woman with long golden hair stands naked. A nun reaches out with a cloak in hand. Meanings: balance restored, lending a helping hand for others in need, giving charity. Now, this is one of those sort of complicated cards that can be very positive in nature, but it can also be rather deceiving. There is a focus on having or not having resources, and it comes down to the haves and the have-nots. It could be some kind of generosity that is monetary, or it may be knowledge. So there's a focus on giving and receiving and getting what you deserve. Now, in some cases, you may feel like you're not getting what you deserve. You may have somebody that's withholding your money, or they're metering out something to you, whether that's money or affection or information. You may feel that you've been passed over, that you haven't gotten the recognition, or you thought you were going to get the promotion or the advancement, and it didn't come. Someone else got it. It could be you're in a position where you need some financial assistance. You need some help, some benevolence. This may be receiving a grant, getting a loan, maybe being part of the social system in some way. So it's a day that focuses on exchanges, helping others, or repaying some kind of debt, or feeling a sense of gratitude. It's sharing what you have, and in the best sense, something that's fair financial dealings, or offering up your skill, your knowledge, mentoring others. For some of you, a business opportunity will show up today. Or maybe you're a very smart investor and you're seeing how that's paying off, or maybe you render services to others. So this is serving someone. In the negative, this is owing. This is the indentured servant. So there are situations, in the Rider-Waite deck, there's a figure who is very well dressed, standing, and two beggars are on their knees or on the ground. So it speaks to, keeping people on their knees, keeping them in need in order to feel perhaps needed or superior in some way. So it can be actual generosity, or there could be a motive behind it that's less honorable. In some cases, you're looking at thieves. You're looking at people who are trying to, do something illegal, like money laundering, or you're looking at a crooked money manager. In other cases, there's extreme dependence. Somebody's dependent on someone for their basic necessities, for all of their needs. This is a day where you're going to be looking at money matters. You're going to be looking at time, resources, opportunity, with the goal in mind of not wasting anything. Your effort, your energy, your money, your time, your emotion. In some cases, you will attract help. You're going to get the attention of people who can advance your interests. And so today, this is a day to really look at anything that comes across your path. Really examine any and all opportunities. Because if not, you could end up paying twice as much, or a higher price, or missing out on something. So you could get a very good deal today, or, some offer that pushes you forward. But again, you'd have to pay attention to it. So today, you actually do have a very strong sense of purpose in your daily routine. Maybe you're very motivated. You want to get a lot done. You want to accomplish a lot. And for some of you, if you have any kind of legal situation taking place, you may find that it works out in your favor today. So you could receive some good news. This may be a bonus, some kind of recognition, and you're making conscientious choices. Maybe you decide you want to improve your life, your health, your finances, your business, and you're taking charge and you're taking the steps. But for others of you, there's some kind of setback. Maybe your health is suffering, and maybe sleeping is part of it. Maybe you can't relax, or there are issues sleeping at night, and maybe you suffer from nervous tension because of all the problems that you're going over in your head. And for some of you, there's a consequence, a price to pay. You'll have to help somebody because of some kind of perhaps financial neglect or irresponsibility or immaturity. So that may be your own, or again, maybe you're coming to the aid of someone. Now, for those of you who are at a job that you really can't stand, or maybe even just today, you don't like what's in front of you, you're going to wish you were doing something else, that you were somewhere else, that you were doing different work perhaps. But something about the environment or the circumstance tells you that right now is not the moment to quit your job or lose your job, because it may be very difficult given your particular circumstances to find something new. And it could be that some kind of faulty judgment is at play here, and that's creating some additional complications to your finances and your emotional connections. So, it may be that you had a valid point, but your determined approach to push the agenda is actually creating some kind of friction in your relationship. It's causing some kind of tension. So today, this is Mars in Taurus, and so is active energy applied toward security, gain, but could also generate conflict, rashness, impulsiveness. So some of you may find that support has been withdrawn. Maybe you lost something. Could be goods, property, income. Maybe there's a payment that's come due and you don't have the money, or somebody's refusing to share with you, or somebody's been unfair in a transaction or a business dealing. And maybe you're faced with some unpaid bills or inequity in a situation. You're not getting the money that you're owed. Or maybe people are envious or jealous of what you have. Or you do get the money, you do get the help, but there are all these strings attached. In some cases, perhaps the lack of gratitude means that somebody bites the hand that feeds them. So this is a day that could go on either end. Something needs to be balanced, or someone will feel shortchanged. You have to be mindful of what's really possible. There are no shortcuts, no get-rich-quick schemes. So you're looking at, either loss through theft or carelessness or circumstance, or some kind of gain through assistance, promotion, or advancement.